of the unavoidable stages of human life. Similar to our skin, our hair follicles also get aged. Nowadays, in small young children also, as well as the young adults, we can see the premature graying of hair or Akala Nara. There are many reasons for the premature graying of hair or Akala Nara. One of the most common reason is the genetic factor. It is basically in some of the families, it is inherited from their ancestors, and it is passed to their younger generations also. According to Ayurveda, the person who born with the Pitta Prakriti, they are more prone to the Akala Nara conditions and all. The second most common is the nutritional deficiency. Those people who indulge in taking the food which is deficient of the calcium, vitamin D, or the iron, or the folic acid, or those who don't take much of protein, or those who are suffering from the malabsorption conditions and all, they are more prone to the premature graying of hair, or their hair follicles are very weak and it may lead to the hair fall also. Second most reason is the nutrition deficiency. Those who indulge in taking the food items which is deficient of calcium, vitamin D, iron, or folic acid, or those who take less protein, or those who suffer from the malabsorption conditions and all, they are more prone to the premature graying of hair or the hair loss. According to Ayurveda, the person who take excess of lavana and the sharaguna pradhana ahara, or the salty and the alkaline nature food items, in such persons, the Pitta and Rakta doshas get aggravated, and it can cause the paga of the hair follicles, or it may lead to the Akala Nara. Third major factor is the psychological factor. Of course, the stress is also plays a major role in the case of premature graying of hair. And the fourth reason is the socio-economic lifestyle. Basically, those who indulge in the chronic smoking, it may also lead to the Paitika Guna in the person, and it may lead to the premature graying of hair. And some of the person who lives in a community where the pollution is more, basically the air pollution, if the air is polluted with the smoke or the chemical or the gases or some of the suspended particles, in the person who lives in such communities or the localities, they are also more prone to the premature graying of hair in nearby future, as well as some of the systemic conditions like hypothyroidism, albinism, or vitiligo conditions and all. This and all in such persons also the premature graying of hair is well noted. Now we can discuss how we can manage this Akala Nara or premature graying of hair through Ayurvedic science. First main thing is the Nidana Parivarjana or avoidance of the causative factors. As I told you before, the Pitta and Rakta doshas is the main factor for this Akala Nara. So whatever the food items or the Ahara Vihara which can aggravate the Pitta and Rakta doshas, we need to avoid that. Basically, one of the reasons, the psychological factors like excess of grief or excess of anger, this and all will increase the Pitta doshas in your body. So such things, we should try to control our anger or the grief through medications or the meditations and all. Second type of treatment is like we need to follow a proper treatment line. Like many treatments are there, Murdi Thaila, Thalapodichal treatment. In the Murdi Thaila, basically the daily application of the oil on the scalp, it's called as Shiro Abhyanga. The medicated oil is being applied on the scalp to promote the circulation of the blood in the scalp area, as well as the Shiro Piju, where the medicated oil is dipped in a cotton and it's been kept or it's been wrapped on the scalp. So these are the two main treatments in the Akala Nara, as well as we have one more treatment line where it is called as Thalapodichal. Thalapodichal means where there is a medicated paste, means in that treatment there will be application of oil on the scalp. After that they will apply the medicated paste and they will wrap it on the for a particular period of time, and they will keep it for some time, and after that we should wash with a decoction. So these three treatments are basically the main treatment which is considered to be very effective for the premature graying of hair. As well as the Nasyam also plays the important role, because the Nasyam is very good treatment line for every Jatrugata Rogas. The third thing is, as I told in the causative factors, one of the reason for the premature graying of hair is chronic smoking. So a strict lifestyle should be maintained from the childhood only, so that we can delay that premature graying once they becomes the adults or when they are going to reach the middle age and all. So a strict sadvritta, it is explained in Ayurveda, it's called as sadvritta, where a strict regimen or the strict lifestyle should be maintained so that we can delay such graying or such aging, like it can be in the in the form of skin or it can be in the form of hair. Last and the most common thing what we can do is from home only. We can prepare some of the oil or the medicines because traditional, because Ayurveda is a traditional science. So from the home only we can start the treatments. So most of the home remedies I'm going to explain it. So one of the main drug which is used most commonly for the premature graying of hair is Bhringraj, Neem, Amla and all. We can prepare the oil at home with these drugs, as this Bhringraj is a natural hair coloring agent or hair coloring drug. Neem, from which the indigo powder has been extracted, it's also a natural coloring agent. Amla or the Indian gooseberry, which is very good, which will improve the calcium absorption, which is very rich in vitamin C and which helps to promote the hair growth, and also it helps to delay that premature graying of hair because it is a natural antioxidant agent. As well as the hibiscus, shikakai, this and all drugs helps to promote the hair growth, as well as it will helps to delay that aging of the hair follicles. So the Ayurveda says, avoid the causative factor, stick to the dinacharya and follow a healthy lifestyle.